Niusere Ini, or Niusere Ini, known as Radores in Greek, died around 2422 BC, was an ancient Egyptian king, the sixth ruler of the 5th dynasty during the Old Kingdom period. He is credited with a reign of 24 to 36 years, depending on the scholar, and likely lived in the second half of the 25th century BCE. He was ruling from 2458 to 2422 BC, approximately. And Niusere was the younger son of Neferkare and Queen Khentkaus II, and the brother of the short-lived king Neferefre. He may have succeeded his brother directly, as indicated by much later historical sources. Alternatively, Shepseskare may have reigned between the two, as advocated by Miroslav Werner, albeit only for a few weeks or months at the most. The relation of Shepseskare with Neferefre and Niusere remains highly uncertain. Niusere was in turn succeeded by Menkaure Kawi, who could have been his nephew and a son of Neferefre. Niusere was the most prolific builder of his dynasty, having built 3 pyramids for himself and his queens, and completed a further 3 for his father, mother, and brother, all in the necropolis of Abu Sil. He built the largest surviving temple to the sun god Ra, constructed during the Old Kingdom, named Shesep Pibre, or Joy of the Heart of Ra. He also completed the Nekenre, the sun temple of Userkaf, in Abu Ghorab, and the valley temple of Menkaure in Giza. In doing so, he was the first king since Shepseskaf, a last ruler of the 4th dynasty, to pay attention to the Giza necropolis, and a move which may have been an attempt to legitimize his rule following the troubled times surrounding the unexpected death of his brother Neferefre. There is little evidence for military action during Niusere's reign. The Egyptian state continued to maintain trade relations with Byblos on the Levantine coast and to send mining and quarrying expeditions to Sinai and Lower Nubia. Niusere's reign saw the growth of the administration and the effective birth of the nomarchs, provincial governors who, for the first time, were sent to live in the provinces they administered rather than at the pharaoh's court. As with other Old Kingdom pharaohs, Niusere benefited from a funerary cult established at his death. In Niusere's case, this official state-sponsored cult existed for centuries, surviving the chaotic First Intermediate period and lasting until the 12th dynasty of the Middle Kingdom. In parallel, a spontaneous popular cult appeared with people venerating Niusere under his birth name Ini. In this cult, Niusere played a role similar to that of a saint, being invoked as an intercessor between the believer and the gods. It left little archaeological evidence and seems to have continued until the New Kingdom nearly 1,000 years after his death. Niusere Ini is well attested in sources contemporaneous with his reign, for example in the tombs of some of his contemporaries, including Niusere's Menikaris, Khnupotep and Niankmun, the high officials of Kukufak, Ti Rashapses, Neferefrank and Kavaptap, and the priests of his funerary cult Nimatsen and Kamnefert.